Okay, class, I just wanted to do a little short video for you since I'm not going to be in class today. I know we started talking about the closing entries yesterday, so when you do your closing entries in the general journal, you're going to title this closing entries, okay? And then this is always going to take place at the end of the month. So let's just say that it's November 30th for the closing entries. All right, the first step of the closing entries, remember, is you're going to close fees, income, or your revenue account by debiting it for its balance. So whatever its balance is would go here in the debit column, and it would be a debit to fees, income. All right, and then the credit is going to go to income summary. Okay, which is an account that's going to summarize income. And then the next step is going to be to close all of your expenses. So the debit in this case is actually going to go to income summary. And that will be the total of all of your expenses. So let's just say you have advertising expense. Sorry for the sloppy writing here. Let's just say you have advertising expense, you have rent expense, you have utility expense. All right, so you list all those there, and then the total is going to be a debit to income summary, and then all of these will be individual credits to the expense accounts. Okay, so the total of these three credits should equal this large debit. Okay, step 3 is you're going to close income summary to capital. So if your income summary account has a credit balance, which means that the credit up here was larger than the total here, then you're going to have to debit income summary to close it. All right, so whatever its balance is, you'll do a debit to income summary, and you will do a credit to your capital now. All right, so you're gonna, whatever the capital account is going to get the credit. All right, so you're almost done, and then the fourth step is going to be to close drawing, the drawing account. So you're going to, if drawing has a debit balance, which it should, you're going to credit drawing, and you are going to debit capital. Okay, because drawing is a decrease in equity. Okay, so then debit capital for the amount of drawing and credit drawing to close it out to make it 0. And that, folks, is your closing entries process. Okay, so go slow. You want to find out what your fees income is. You're going to get it right off the worksheet, debit it, credit income summary for the same amount. Step 2, find all your expenses on the worksheet, list them. There's obviously, in most cases, are going to be more than 3, but you're going to list those out, and you're going to list income summary as your debit. So debit income summary, credit all of your expenses, and then you're going to move into income summary, debit that to close it. Unless it has a debit balance, then you'll have to credit income summary if there's a loss. But if there's a gain, if there's a net income, then you're going to close income summary with a debit, credit capital. Again, the capital is going to get an increase in value because you're making money. All right, you're making net income, and then you're going to debit capital and credit drawing to close drawing out. All right, drawing should always have a debit balance, so you're always going to credit. You're going to credit drawing and then debit capital. All right, so those are the closing entries. So I'm going to give you an assignment to do in class, and you can follow this process to help you out. And make sure you guys hand it in before you leave, and I will take care of the grades on that. And I will see you on Friday. Take care.